Oh my god.
He got it! Victory royale for Marietta! Lori's gonna try and take down this Juno. Artillery shell's gonna be coming out, and he does get the pin!
It's a chance of letting it.
Yep. Nice counter! Evangelos again in shake! What is going on here?
Half. And the game goes to the Pioneers, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the gathering place down here at Marietta College. My name is Magic Ninja 107, and I hopefully will be joined in the booth by my co-caster Mackenzie later. But today we are getting prepared for our Overwatch team is going to go take on Arkansas State today. That is right, not the Razorbacks, but we are going to see a starting lineup consisting of Portal Runner, Juggernaut, Stonebreaker, Stout Vessel, and OPNs. Excuse me, I think Stonebreaker, Tanner Stone King will get his watched. Who will get his moment today, where it will not be Ben in, but it will be Tanner. That is right. Tanner will probably end up getting some playing time today. So we're going to see how he's going to be faring on the tank, especially because he's played Domino. And it looks like the first map is going to be, obviously, the Lijiang Tower here. First map being Lijiang Tower. Here, very, very obviously. There's the rest of the squad. Lijiang Tower, the first of 5. And again, the head coach, Derek Games, assistant coach, Bailey, as well. So, with that out of the way, just a few things to go over. At the end of this week, the Thomas More Saints game was rescheduled to Monday. Yes, that's right. This Monday. Not this Monday, excuse me. Next Monday, the 23rd, I believe. Yes, the 23rd, we will have our Counter-Strike team going up against Thomas More. And then Wednesday, we will also be going up against Penn State University. That's right. Next Wednesday, we take on the Big Ten Penn State Nittany Lions. It's a shame what happened to their coach, but you know what? We are here to play them in Counter-Strike. Obviously, tomorrow, as you might have seen out on our socials. Also, yeah, happy affiliate anniversary. As you might have seen out on our socials, tomorrow we will be having our 12-hour at Buckhurst race for iRacing. I will be watching over the match, and I will be so ready. I'm ready, Colin's ready, and our other driver is so ready for this iRacing, Obviously, with that, R6 will be returning next week as well on February 29th, I believe, and they will also be followed up by Overwatch in that same week. Again, Wednesday also will be Counter-Strike 2. Like I said, we will be playing against Penn State. And obviously, we have some hard-hitting opponents coming up, obviously. And with that, we're always looking for recruiting, at least for now. We are looking for recruiting for the next semester. Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch, R6, Marvel Rivals, Rocket League, Smash Brothers, and Valorant. And of course, there are some extra games. You don't have to just be a player. You can also do commentating like I do. And at the same time, Tekken 8 might be on the table. So if y'all know your Dora, if y'all know your know how to wave dash, maybe drop on by, have a good idea, You can always try out again. Our next in-person tryout day will be Navy Blue and White Day on Saturday, March 28th. That is correct, Saturday, March 28th. Again, you can always fill out try. You can always fill out to try online. And excuse me, right as that happens, it looks like we will be having a sub here. It will be Ben being the Hun in after all, so Stonebreaker still getting put on the bench right now. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, you got to feel for that man. Like, he's been happy with that. But the last thing that we're gonna do, obviously with that recruiting, you can have high school virtual meetings. We'll be greeted by our glorious head coach, Derek Games. Yes, that is his last name. Trust me, I had the same reaction to it the first time I said it. I heard it. I was like, there's no way that man's last name is Games. Nope, it's real. You can always contact him through email, X, Discord, and of course you can always join our Discord server. And again, we will want to use those Twitch Gaming Prime subs, obviously, and it's free, by the way, if you have Prime Gaming. So with that out of the way, the maps again, obviously it's Lijiang Tower. At least that's what I'm hoping. Yes, Ben is in. We will be starting on Lijiang Tower, a very strong pick for the Pioneers. Obviously, they dominate on a few maps. We haven't seen a lot of Kings Row, especially with their shaky start last year. In the last match that we played, they kind of checked all the boxes. They kind of erased the rhetoric and the narrative that they were kind of falling off a little bit. Maybe washed like a plate. Yeah, washed like a plate. Then they came and did that last time. They beat our 16 beat Navy. Like, we're on the rise here, folks, and I hope that this is going to be another game that will be absolutely cinematic. And I have to just say that I am ready. This is something that I have to do. Just, making sure that everything is good to go. So obviously, I'm very excited for this. We're going to go up against Arkansas State, and I'm looking at future opponents here, just to kind of spitball, just to see who we got. I mean, we do have Arkansas, the Razorbacks. We do have, Lebanon Valley. We've got Louisville. We got State Up North Flint. We beat Navy. We got Penn State on the horizon. Like, we have a whole lot of hype coming around this semester, and it's just going to be more of a ride. And I just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, I suppose. Because there's a lot more in store. And now, before I forget about it, so our lovely program director, which, by the way, I do have to give an update on that. It will not be Lijiang Tower. The map is still up. They need to get bans, so I did that a little prematurely. I saw Lijiang Tower, but again, this map screen is courtesy of our glorious and great director, Droger. If he's in chat, say hi to him, thank him for all that he has done, because this is, for lack of a better term, this is like his creation. This is his baby. Like, literally, he has perfected it so much, and it looks so beautiful. Like, this map screen looks so beautiful. It looks like something straight out of like VCT, and I'm wondering if it will just keep Lijiang. I'm wondering if we're just going to keep Lijiang Tower at this point, because I don't know, they kind of are going to the whiteboard right now. And while the board is white, I will also be going to a break, because I still need to make sure that one thing is ready, and it gives them time to get going. So, without further ado, break time for a minute, and when we return, the start of the match. here, folks. We have the bans and the map pick. The bans are from Arkansas State. Wrecking Ball. That's right. They banned Wrecking Ball. Why did they ban Wrecking Ball? They could have banned Genji. You know, they could have banned, because I think Wrecking Ball's like done for the whole game, unless I'm wrong. But they like, I'm talking to them outside. You know, obviously, I'm talking to them outside of the room. You can kind of hear them. They're hyped. They're stoked. They're so ready for this. And I'm just thinking, I can kind of feel it from here. Like, legitimately, it's electric. The atmosphere, they are so ready for another one. And I think ready checks are coming in. I'm, of course, ready. And so, what did we end up picking? Well, in the end, it was Lijiang Tower. So, no matter what happens, it is always going to be Lijiang Tower. It starts with Lijiang Tower. It will end with Lijiang Tower. We cannot escape Lijiang Tower. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. That's the funny thing, son. Ride never ends. It's the funny thing. Ride never ends. We are ready. Our ready checks are coming in. And of course, I was thinking about some of the players beforehand. And we will get a move on here, everybody. Welcome to Lijiang Tower. And so, this is very simple. It's a control point, right? You battle for this point. And you do that from going from here. So the spawns obviously will be the way that they are. I'll be controlling things manually. But of course, the center, the Lijiang Gardens, is our battlefield here. So, getting ready for battle. Portal Runner will bring out the Vendetta. Stout Vessel will play Freya. Then the Hun backing them up with the Russian Zarya, and we will have OP-Knees on Jetpack Cat. That's right, everybody. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Jetpack Cat is in the field, and they are ready to rumble. And then, of course, Juggernaut with his breakout performance on Moira. I figure the thought process is really just don't, you know.
Let us keep our questionable choices.
Is really just don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There we go. So obviously the first couple of pop shots coming out here will be Stout Vessel and Portal Runner. And here we go, everybody. First couple of fights. This is how they usually begin. This is how these matches usually begin. Pop shots, try and get them all as they can. And Juggernaut is in a little bit of a pickle here, as he's also trying to get it. And Arkansas State has made their way to the point here as well. And there'll be Vendetta who will make the first move. Right now getting all the way in. Oh, with OP-Knees backing him up on this Jetpack Cat. Trying to do as much as he can to keep him in the game. And that's a boop that will almost fail. That will almost go badly for Marietta. But Stout Vessel is on this point, and OP-Knees will fall. Stout and OP-Knees will be down. That's right, they're on 1 DPS. Now Ben has to reset. And I think Juggernaut, rightfully so, just got away with his leg. Portal Runner getting out of there. 58 and 50% on the alts. And pretty much half ults for 1 here on Marietta. And as you can see, this match has already gotten off to an insane start with intense point pressure and almost presence from Arkansas State. But again, the Pioneers, they have to persevere. They have to push through this, and they will do it one way or another. And this is how you start it. This is how things start. The Vendetta being the band. And of course, we also have that Sojourn on the side. So it's also the Vendetta will be right there. 50% capture point, 50% capture progress already on the table, and now he's going to go on in. He's going to get the backline. He's looking for 1. And I go, holy lag moment there. And it'll be Juggernaut popping that all. OP-Knees dying probably because of that lag. Not what you want to see, but they will. But Arkansas State is going to give up this. He's going to give up this point. And Stout Vessel, with his ult, will not use it. Portal Runner does have his ult available, but I don't think he's going to wait. You don't think he's going to use it, but it will just be yikes. Holy cow. That is not the type of trading you want to see at all. Talk about a bad deal. Yikes, man. Yikes. 85% on the ult for OP-Knees. Portal Runner with the ult, and Stout Vessel with the bola shot. So how will these ult cycles be used? As there is a beat for Arkansas, because of this beat, they have to be extremely careful. And here we go, Portal Runner using it. You'll get nothing, but that will start the overtime brawl on the point, the all-out overtime brawl that Marietta is very famous for. There will be the alt cycles. Just absolute decimation from Arkansas State. And that is not at all what you want to see starting off this match. Holy cow.
1-0.
Just holy cow.
Ready for battle.
And I just noticed now. Glad I caught that as quickly as I could.
Let's get this show on the road.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So we're having one of the, so we're just going to make sure that this works and do something very quickly here. While you can see that just right now, it's just all that he can do. It's really all that it's really all that can happen right now in this moment. Stout just trying to build it up, and we're gonna see Stout going onto his favorite there, Portal Runner, dying immediately, but it's gonna be open knees. And you know what? He swaps back to the Yolari. Why not? I mean, he dropped 30 kills last time. I couldn't tell if he was playing a DPS or a support with how much damage he was doing. But I'm wondering if they're gonna swap to a Sojourn at some point. You're gonna see here. Unfortunately, Ben's camera's having some issues, so we will sort that out after this match. But you have 100 charge, and now he's just charging OP knees. Portal Runner, finally, the Marietta Pioneers are breaking through the wall. The cracks started to form, and you don't form cracks around the Pioneers, because once those cracks form, the rest will crumble. But he does not go without taking one. Stout Vessel, a casualty of the fight there, but he's back in this fight just as quickly as he was sent back to the spawn room. 97%, 99 ult, and that 100% ult. The Coalescence ready. The Captive Sun at 82% ult. The Pylon going out. Ben has to be. Juggernaut, they will force it out. Stout Vessel will start, and he's just gonna pull down this turret for him. Why are you face checking, Arkansas State? Why are you face checking this turret? He is a literal machine gun, and you're like, let's send bodies. No, that's not how you deal with him. And now it's going to be Portal diving the back line. Portal diving the back line. It doesn't matter if he's Genji or if he's Vendetta. There's going to be the Graviton. The Graviton Surge is forced out. And now it's just open knees on the point, trying to do as much as he can. And that will be a team wipe. However, this is going to be an interesting turn of events. Not only will Portal Runner be now playing the Sojourn, they will also have to deal with 4 alts. That's right, 4 alts to their 2. But Ben is slowly gathering his Graviton Surge, which means that if they use it, then more often than not, more likely than not, that we will see probably the beat being dropped. Yep, and there you go. Let's break it down. The beat was dropped, and it will do squat, but OP knees getting up on there, trying to do as much as he can. The Death Blossom getting that, and he will get another one. Portal Runner and OP knees cleaning house. Just absolutely cleaning house here. As the only person left to stew is this tank. And now they're on the point. Portal Runner is alive. OP knees is still alive. And Portal Runner getting another one. You can't keep getting away with this. He was 2 feet in the grave, but he was not out yet. Cheating the Grim Reaper, cheating death is Portal Runner. Death fears him. The assassin by nature. Nice, the OP knees. Giving a little bit of a cheeky angle right here. But it will also be Juggernaut on this Moira. Throwing it out. There's the Fox. There's the Fox. Portal Runner trying to build up to that ult as quickly as he can. And yes, he will build up. He will build up to that ult. The counter ult being used. Getting one. Juggernaut and Stout will fall. And they will give up control of this point. This point has gone back and forth about 4 to 5 times. And whoa. He falls off the side. I think partially, yeah, this is what we call a reset. So they can all get back together. Now, here's what's going to be interesting. Juggernaut will have his ult up first. Arkansas State is trying to push up as much as they can, just so they can get that. And now Juggernaut will start to use this. There's the Graviton Surge. Juggernaut got pulled away. The Graviton Surge was used, and it'll be Arkansas State to take the first one. The first map will go to Arkansas State. And it will, we do not need to see that. We will go over to the score screen here. That's not right. Excuse me. So right now, as it stands, the Pioneers losing the Lijiang Tower, but we do still have another map on the poll, so we don't know what to expect. I mean, I kind of feel like this was a little bit of a wake-up call. Maybe don't pick the Jetpack Cat next time. Now, I do not know if Wrecking Ball is on the table. We don't even play Wrecking Ball. But, you know, we have another map on the cards. That last point went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I'm wondering if they're not going to consider swapping to something else. So, when we return, we will have another part of this match to go. Don't go away, folks. All right, everybody, we are going to get back in, and of course, the next game being New Junk City, obviously, but the pick being the band from pick being ours because we lost, and the band being Lucio, and of course, the band from them is Bastion. It's, you know, I wasn't expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, it's Bastion. I mean, it's what we play. It's kind of, you know, counters a lot. Bastion kind of counters a lot. So, as we are right now, welcome to Flashpoint. 3 quick points across 3 different three quick skirmishes across 3 different points on the map. This one is one of the starting ones. I'm trying to see if I can find the other ones here. There could be one. Here's another one. This one is another one you might be seeing. And of course, the final one, depending on where you are pushed, could be one or the other. Now, Marietta going with with a sort of new group here. The only addition to it being OPNE's playing the Juno. Now, I wonder if this is a pick to talk about for the speed boost, and then they'll just swap off. But because that Lucio is banned, you can see it right there. They tried to go, and then they just did not go. So, right there. Stout Vessel on the Freya. Portal Runner is on the Vendetta on Flank Watch again, and Ben will be back on the Zarya. So they will actually go up against a Ramatra, a Symmetra, and a Sojourn. So this is going to be very interesting. And Portal Runner is completely away from his team right now. And Stout's health is just draining. And he has to be careful. Your Juggernaut, Juggernaut falls. Ben falls, and Portal falls. Now it's just up to OPNE's. Can he get something? No, he won't. He won't be able to get anything out of that. A little bit of a nothing burger there, unfortunately. But, you know, we're going to go right back into this. There's always one. And, of course, everything's at double speed. It's a flashpoint, after all. As you can see, Portal Runner right here. Going for, hopefully, a bit of a cheeky flank. He can see the Ramatra, so this is going to be a very interesting moment here. Stout Vessel. And there we go. Portal Runner's going in. He's gonna get one back, and he's just that's all he's there for. Just get one and get out. OPNE's will swap to the Juno. And they have to be careful. This Wu Yang, he gets knocked out of the air. Holy cow. Absolutely sniped out of the air. Good shot. Good shot from the soldier to get that. Now Juggernaut's gonna fall. It literally feels like the Pioneers are getting completely overwhelmed right now. Completely overwhelmed right now. It literally just feels like that they're just getting overwhelmed. And I wonder if this swap to the Wu Yang, and I wonder if this Bastion ban is kind of really what did them in. Of course, there's going to be a bit on the point. Ben is going to actually touch point here. So we still have an overtime on this point. The Pioneers still can take back this point. And that's a huge one from there. Saved by 2 players there. That's huge. He has to take out that turret, and he will. Yeah, it's just a brawl. That's all it is. It's just a brawl. Juggernaut will fall. So that is 1 down. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. That is not what you want to see. People, the Pioneers are dropping like flies. And for the first time, he was going to get one. OPNE's going to get 1, maybe 2. But for the first time in a while, the first time this season, he's going to stagger hard there. You don't want that. But holy cow, for the first time this season, I actually feel like the Pioneers are a little outclassed. They're flustered, they're trying different things. I mean, now they're playing Mystery Heroes, for Christ's sake. So will we be able to see them recover from this? As they do have Ray, and I'm wondering if they're gonna force up onto this point here. This Portal Runner is on the flank watch, trying to get anything, won't get anything. Stout touches the point, but won't get much. He's going to have to turn around and get the heck out of there, as there are 5 ults on the table. And suffer as he has. Yikes. Why not just teabag on the body, I suppose, right? Right, OPNE's getting 1 out, and oh my gosh, they're just getting completely outclassed right now. Holy cow! And OPNE is not happy. He is not happy at all. I don't blame him. They are. I feel like they're outclassed right now. I feel like they're a little outclassed. But hold on, right as I say that, we might think Portal is gonna activate hopefully, and Juggernaut's gonna get another one, and hopefully he's gonna get one. South Vessel's gonna fall, and the pack will be got, and actually the heals will come in. So I think that's just a bit of a matchup check right there. Ben taking out the Symmetra, so the people get out unscathed. I don't know what's in again. We will figure out what's going on with Ben's camera soon, hopefully. Throwing him out. There's the Graviton Surge, and that's not what you want to see. You look at that. Portal Runner's gonna get one. South Vessel's gonna get one. OPNE's is gonna get one. Portal Runner will fall, but Ben will completely trade that out. OPNE's. Is he playing? I'm sorry, that's his kill feed lighting up. He's playing Juno, and oh, that's a broken character, but is he playing a support or a DPS? I can't tell anymore. Because holy cow, right as I say they seem outclassed, Marietta finds their footing and they shut me up. Good, good. Now they have to keep this momentum going for the next couple of seconds, because then it will be a 1-to-1 match. Now Ben trying to stay in the sight of his support, and there will be the Wu Yang ult. Wu Yang ult will be going there, cleaning house. Portal Runner will get the one, but he will get absolutely outdueled. South Vessel in a bit of a pickle will get outdueled again. Now, here's the thing. There are still 2 ults on the table for Arkansas State, but they do take this point 99%. It is a team wipe, but 99%, which means they need one good team fight here. This team fight essentially needs to go their way. They cannot afford any more mistakes. And yeah, nope, they're just gonna give up on the flashpoint, unfortunately there. Yikes, that's not what you wanted to see. And OPNE's visibly and audibly upset, crashing out. He just, yikes. He can't believe it. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. Oh my gosh. They're walking main. Yeah, he's not too happy about this. And Stout's gonna try and look for something. And Ben is very low on health. He has to find that, and he won't be able to get inside of his supports in time. But that will be the form used. So yikes! Portal Runner just having to get out of there as quickly as he can. He will die, and he will not be able to die, and he will not die in the process. Just yikes. You can visibly upset. A bit of miscommunication for the first time in a while. They seem very flustered. This is not like them, and they're gonna have to shake off. They're gonna have to shake this off if they're gonna have any chance of coming back in this game. He does not shoot the turrets, so unfortunately, it's gonna be up to this ult to do it. Ben will swap to the Rom. Ben will swap to Ramatra here. So there we go. The Fox will be used. Kitsune Rush will be used. Now he just has to stay there. OPNE's is gonna throw out his Ray, and it will be at a great time. And now they're gonna be able to stay on this point. Huge ults being used, and this is what you want to see from the Pioneers. And again, right as I say that, they just shut me up. And oh, okay, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh my gosh, they are getting these fights. They just can't finish them. They just can't finish these fights, and unfortunately, that's going to be Portal Runner's life. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that, but that's, oh boy, that's something that is not something you hear every day. And again, just Wu Yang ult. He's gonna get one, but that's just gonna be a 3-0. That's, you got dog walks there. They kind of got dog walk there, unfortunately.
Play of the game.
And you're gonna see that, and we don't need to see this. We don't need to see this play of the game, but holy. They will call for a 5-minute bio, but yikes. They to say that everything is I've never seen them this flustered, and I'm wondering maybe some fatigue is to blame for that. Fatigue of the semester. Getting out class, they're getting outplayed. They're showing flashes of brilliance, but we are now standing on the edge of defeat. But against the edge of defeat is where teams will activate. And we've seen them activate. Once we return, I will also take a 5-minute bio. Once we return, it begins. Map 3. Edge of Glory, everybody. Do not go away. All right, guys, welcome back. We are here at the final map, at least in the series. However, these guys are not coming back. They're known to be a little scrappy. So you can see on the camera, Coach Game giving them a little bit of a pep talk here. Give them a little bit of a pep talk here for this final point. You know, we're ready. And I did say we because I am joined by my lovely production assistant here, or rather,
Hi.
his fellow co-caster Mackenzie.
Sorry,
Welcome
guys,
in.
I'm a little late.
That's fine. Honestly, welcome in. You know, obviously a very rough start to this next part.
Yeah.
Obviously going down 0-2, but you know, it's Washpoint Gibraltar. They were told to just send it. Full send it. Just full send it. W key. You know, it works for Paper Rex, could work for us. And the excitement is palpable. They are so ready to get this thing going. We are just waiting for the ready checks to come in. So the bands are Ramatra from us and Ilari from Arkansas State. So this is going to shake up what they play in the backline, because you know how impactful Openings has been on that Ilari. I mean, Soul is getting more playing time now. Last time that happened, they did win the map.
That is true.
So with that happening, will this be the turning point?
I hope so.
Exactly. We can hear it again.
Are we ready?
There you go.
Yep.
The voice of Coach Games.
I'm not sure if they can hear that.
Oh no, they probably could not hear that, but there you heard Coach Games. He was asking if everybody was ready. We are ready here in the booth. So
Here's to hoping.
here is to hoping. Once they tell us that we are going in, I press the button. This is, going in. There we go. So we are going down in this final point, 2-0. The scrappiness can begin again. Assembling the heroes, Portal Runner, Stout, Your Mom is Joe, Juggernaut, and Openese. Fortunately, we will not be able to see Soul on the camera because there is no camera from where he is playing. So, what is this? This is a push. I believe this is either a hybrid or a push. I think this is hybrid, but still you push to a point. There's 1 point, there's your third point, this is your second point. Point B.
Push.
Yeah, this is push map, excuse me. Hybrid is, I think, don't swap sides. I think I've been doing this for a long time. I should know the difference, but you know, there's your first point. So you push it all the way from here. So we get to start out on defense. And again, a bold, actually, I take that incredibly back. We were starting out on offense. So, Portal Runner, going back to the usual Genji, Stout Vessel, with that Bastion ban is now stuck on Freya. Your Mom is Joe is going to be playing the Winston.
I thought Ilari was
Ilari did get banned as well, but Bastion was banned before, so they haven't been, and Arkansas State has not been able to play Lucio since the first map. So Juggernaut is going back on this, and Openings back on Jetpack Cat. That's right. So we're gonna get to see this engage. He's kind of Speaking of escort, excuse me, escorting Your Mom is Joe into that backline, waiting for the dive, just waiting for it, and you can see that. Look at how much height that this guy gets. How is this man not banned in like every instance? Well, you know what? He is banned in most of the competitives, but you also know Portal Runner looking for the flank. The call has been made. So they will be going up against the Sigma. Oh, he's gonna get stunned out of the air. Ooh, that was a big rock, but he's gonna get out of there. Looks for the pack, gets it. Your Mom's Joe, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph barely getting out there. And of course, that's gonna be that fat, sweet alt charge for both Juggernaut and Openings as they kind of heal them up. And they are pushing the point. They have gotten 25 meters on it. And, oh, Portal, he has to time this correctly, but that Wu Yang's going to check him. He's just going to deflect that, aura farm the Wu Yang, and just, slip on out of there like a smooth criminal. Get back there. Nobody is on this payload, and Stout knows this. So he's going to start to cap the point a little bit, 48% here. And they're going to start to dive a little bit. Get out of there as quickly as they can. And again, just poking them out, destroying the barrier. Destroying that barrier, so now that sends it back to cooldown. Here.
It's like all of your friends are high ground right now.
Exactly. trying to group up, waiting for this dive. And, you know, that's what they want to do. They see it. Oh my gosh. And it's like a switch.
Sigma. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like a switch has been flipped here. Even did they just face check that? They completely face check that. And again, they're going to swap to Hanzo. Actually, they're playing Juno Hanzo. Arkansas State is playing Juno Hanzo, the Shimada clan, the Shimada clan twins. Here we go. My gosh. And Wu Yang, thank you. And here we go. Portal Runner finally getting the kill there. He has not exactly been quiet, but some of his kills have not been as impactful. Queen is gonna get one. Your Mama's Joan Juggernaut will fall after that ult is used. So will Portal Runner. But again, it's not exactly they didn't die for a bad cause. Actually, if anything, it was a good cause. And that's just getting Hanzo diff right there. 4 arrows. Shotgun spread. You know, you can't really do much. Bullet shot online. Openese is also online. I actually do not know what it's called, but he has full grab. Full grab here. He's going to probably try and see if he can get a little old-fashioned yoink. Oh, he's going to get a yoink! He's going to pull him. He's just going to get out of there. Yeah, he does, though. Away from the team. And I don't think he was actually going to try to go for that cheeky play. Did he want to? 100%. But could he realistically? Probably not. Your Mama's Joe. They don't know. They do not know. They do not know. There's nobody on the point, though. Yeah, there is one on the point, though. Excuse me. Nobody on the point. Portal Runner almost has his ult, and he has to be as quick as he possibly can. Oh, he's gonna back him up and get out of there, because he has to stay alive for anything to happen. Juggernaut. He's gonna use this ult, and they will hit that. There we go. The dragon's coming out. The Fox Rush will also come out. Your Mama's Joe getting one. Stout Vessel getting one. Stout Vessel getting two. The kill feed lighting up, and it's all going Marietta's way, and it comes up aces. They get the first point, and the clock resets, everybody. 3 more minutes to this game, and I don't think it's going to be that over yet. Your Mama's Joe does have the ult, so the Primal Rage will come out. And again, you see Cranberry swapping from Hanzo to this, to the Ash, thank you. From one hit scan to another, I suppose. And Wu Yang does have the ult, but again, this Primal Rage will be something that will be interesting. They are looking to go in right now. That is the call. They are looking to go in. And there's the call. There's the call. They're going to dive him. They're going to dive him, so we're going to swap to the POV of the tank. Your Mama's Joe takes that one. Soldiering down. Juggernaut. Exactly. They are resetting, trying to do as much as they can, and trying to just stay alive as Juggernaut falls, but Openese gets his ult again. So he has to be he has to build up this ult. Because there's like a weird secondary mechanic to Jetpack Cat's ult with that little gauge. So it's gonna be Your Mama's Joe. They do have to contest with this Tracer now, which is gonna be not exactly the best. Oh, he's gonna pop the Primal Rage just to get out of there, and he's gonna start juggling. He's gonna start juggling this Sigma. Will the Sigma fall? No, it will not. And Wu Yang will hit that.
Not getting any value out of his ult.
But, you know, not getting any value out of the ult, but gets plenty of value out of the Tesla cannon. Taking out that Wu Yang, Openese will get a lot of value out of his cannons, and now he's applying a lot of pressure to the back line. But he will die. Stout Vessel will get one. Openese will get one as well. But they now just have to be as stout as they possibly can. For nothing there. Portal will fall, though. 96% on the Salt. 96% on the Bola shot. Forced out. He has to play. They have to play probably some of the best damn near 13 minutes of gameplay that you all to see. He will get hit, though. The rock is out, so they forced out the rock. The payload does have to get moving again, so he will see that. And Openese looking for a cheeky grab. Will he go for it? He will not. He forced him off, though. So, not exactly a bad decision here. They're just waiting for it, and it's like a switch has been flipped. And they will get on this point. Remember, at this 60% ult, he's looking to dive on somebody, looking to go for something. He's going to dash away! Jukes him, and you can see the smirk on his face. Very expressive player. The smirk on his face as he jukes them away. Holy cow. Had him looking left, right, and all around. Hit him with the 1-2 good night. But Juggernaut will fall to the 1-2 good night of Liang. Oh my gosh, he gets one crit, and we'll get out of there.
One more fight here, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, one more fight, and they're going to have to push with all that they are. Openese, but if Juggernaut can get this ult before it goes.
That also has ult. So
exactly.
We're probably looking to
3 ults as well. So Bola shot here. Juggernaut, win for it. And they're going. They're going. They have to hit this, and he will hit this going back. Openings will get one. And he's going to get it. The Bob on point. Stout will die, but this is not what you want to see. The gravity. Openings gets one, and now he has to fight on this point. Border Runner on a bit of a solo mission. This is going to be a team wipe for the Pioneers. It will be a 1-0. And it will be a 1-0 round one team kill. But again, they kind of showed a little bit more backbone there than they did in the other matches, only losing because of the ult difference. It kind of felt like the ult economy did not go in their favor there. Maybe they saved up some more ults, maybe they would have been able to do. But again, they did not show any signs of fluster. So they're adjusting. As you can see there, the Overwatch logo. A little bit of slash out. If you know, you know why that's there. But again, it's going to be the same thing. And now look at where this payload is. That is the place where Arkansas State has to push it. This is it.
I'm thinking we need to stop them at the first. And get past the second one very easy.
Exactly. We have to stop them here. And again, we're just going to stick with this same comp. I mean, it worked before. The dive comp that we run be huge. But I'm wondering if there's going to be a swap to either Soldier or Cass. And again, watch point
They
Gibraltar.
swapped to Lucio and Monk.
Really? Thought that they were. I'm wondering if the bans though last.
The bans reset
I did not
every
know that.
map.
Okay, that I did not know. Oh, that's all you can say to that. Just oof. Not what you want to hear. A little bit of that out there, and of course the elemental from the fire, and of course again it's just a manhunt for Portal. Oh my gosh, he gets a little probably overextended there. He did feed there, unfortunately. That's gonna be 25, almost 28% on that movement. Jeez, oh Pete. That is not the speed that you want to see. Open Ease is getting jumped right now.
Hope he's absolutely timing.
Exactly, and I think he's just kind of throwing caution to the wind at this point. You know, just W keys, see what you can get. Fuel will burn almost all of his fuel and boosters just to get there. They have to stop it before this first point. They have to stop it before this first point. It's just going to be a difference of can they win their fights, and yes, he can. That is a good way to start this. Juggernaut also getting in on the action, having to heal himself. This Tracer is a little bit of a problem, but it won't be a problem for much longer as Stout Vessel will hit that, and there will be OP knees in Your Mom's Joe, lining up the scoreboard for 1 and 2. Kiriko is out of the equation right now. So, they stop the payload with 2 minutes to go, and they just have to hold right now. This is where it is the toughest. They have to keep getting this payload pushed back. And again, he's just going to be in the thick of this, and he does not see the Kiriko. That Kiriko was sitting on the corner, just constantly keeping him healed up. And that's just how you do support in the competitive setting. Oh, Stout not ticked. Yeah, Stout does die, and he will take a bit of a woohoo yikes. Kind of a woohoo yikes there. Ouch. Right back in the face there. Slap to the face. Your Mom's Joe getting there. Openings will fall. Oh no. There. You do not want to hear that. Porter Runner getting 1. Porter Runner getting 2. And Lucio will fall. So Porter Runner is now kind of alone on the point. And oh my gosh, he's gotten this Tracer to the corner, and Stout Vessel will come to pick him up.
Absolutely read that Tracer there.
Exactly. You saw that. He was waiting for it. And off of cooldown for the deflect. And still able to secure the kill with Stout Vessel. You hear that though. A 94%, 91%, 79% on the ult. We are almost there for that. We are almost there for this Primal Rage. And Primal Rage is online, Bullet Shot is online, and the Blade is online, along with the grab. I'm going to call it the cat grab. And he's going to wait for this Primal Rage, and this Primal Rage will go. Primal Rage again. They're Primal Raging back. Stout Vessel will fall. Your Mama's Joe will get 1. Trying to go for the second support. This Lucio doesn't know how to surf. He's going to get all the way back to them. As Porter Runner will just get, unfortunately, not be able to use that Blade in time. Stout Vessel now just walking back to spawn. Bob, do something. That's not the call you want to hear. But that will be 1. Openings will get 1. And now he has to just play this as straightly as possible. not going to be able to get it there. They are contesting this point, though. Yikes, OPNs. Your mom's Joe. They do fall. Juggernaut on this point, trying to stay up as long as he can. Now,
A really nice ult there from Juggernaut.
exactly, nice. Getting the tank out. Now the Tracer is, and now the Tracer next. Juggernaut getting one with his ability, actually getting the Tracer with his ability. And now they are going to be waiting for this Blade, and the Blade will get out. So, huge. This is going to be huge. They have to be as careful as they possibly can. Ramos Joe OPNs combining with the help of the Blade to take out 2. That is the Lucio down. Stelvissel still has his Bola. There is 20 seconds remaining.
This will be last fight for both of us.
Exactly.
If they can win this, we win the map.
Oh, but here we go. This is going to be Kiriko. The Kiriko will have the Kitsune Rush along with the beat. So, OPNs, I think what he's going to do is he's going to try and see if he can get something off of this. But Stout also has...
Grab.
Exactly. The Lucio fed! The Lucio fed! But the Kitsune Rush will be able to get, but the Kitsune Rush will be able to be used. So that is not over yet. They have to get onto this point. They have to touch. They have to contest. Juggernaut and Stout Vessel will fall. But OPNs is still there. Portal Runner, the Immortal Dragon still being awakened. They have to stay on this point. This is an overtime brawl. This is how you see it. This is how it is played. And there's that Tracer. They have to keep this Tracer off the point. They have to do it. The beat comes down. And that's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to hear. But again, Portal Runner, and again, I think the Cavalry is coming. The Cavalry is coming in. Stout Vessel getting there. And they are gonna get it!
Wow.
They are gonna hold on the last point. Holy cow. The last point. We are still alive. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still alive. Hermanos and hermanas. Woo!
Oh my gosh.
Play of the game. Well, we don't really need to see that. But holy cow, you could feel it in their voice at the end there. I feel like they just shook off whatever was on them, and it's just gonna be, it's gonna be a game. Like I told you guys that this was gonna be a game.
That was really nerve-wracking.
I know. I actually kind of just wanted to just stop casting and let the game kind of cast itself. Like I was literally in here biting my nails. Like this is how literally this is how intense this is gonna get. The second that I feel like the breaking point was that Lucio feeding before that bite. That beat came in late, and by then Marietta was able to bring in the cavalry.
Exactly. He only was able to get that beat down whenever only him and Tracer were on point.
Exactly. So at that point it's kind of useless. But at the same time, you gotta give them credit. Credit where credit's due. It is now 1-2. They are still. There's 2 more maps to go.
We are still in this.
Exactly.
We can reverse sweep this.
We can reverse sweep this. So we're gonna go to a break, and when we return, map 4 on the cards. That's right, everybody. Don't go away for this 4-map thriller. All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Map 4 on the cards. Ready checks coming in. What's that? Why, it's Esperanza, everybody. Esperanza, whatever you want to say. All right. So what is it going to be? Will we see them go all the way today, or will it end right here, right now? And I think they want to go all the way. I was talking to the players before the match. Before this map going in, and they're hyped. They're ready. They're so ready for this. And Mackenzie is currently wetting her whistle, so to speak, you know. And well, right as I say that, here comes the co-caster Mackenzie.
Sorry, guys.
Nah, we understand. You know how it is. Casting's a full-time job. Got to take care of your body one way or another. And again, some Easter eggs thrown around the map here. Kind of a tower design. You know how it is. Talent takeover. Esperanza here. Or Esperanza, depending on what dialect you want to say it is. I'm not here to debate language. I'm just here to cast the cinematic experience that is this match. By the way, which is on a 3-minute delay to preserve competitive integrity. So, again, we're going to... Oh, this is... You look at the left, and you kind of see 3 of...
Unfortunately, they have the ram. That is the counter to our monkeys.
Yes, that is the Ramatra. Cassidy and Reaper. Cassidy, Reaper, Lucia. Why do I feel like, oh, they take the 2 off of Overwatch and suddenly let's play old-time comps here. So it's going to be the same comp here for the Pioneers, except OpenEs will be playing the Yuriko instead of the Alari. And again, there you see Forerunner back on the Genji. Signature smirk of the assassin on his face. Feel like it's a passive. That smirk just, you know, slowly gives him aura until he, you know, wants to just casually kill 3 and win the match, you know. But that's just me. The passive, literally born with the passive. For Genji, oh my gosh, he almost domes him.
Suzu has to come out there. That is really good.
Exactly. So, yeah, and again, I don't think it's really being that I don't really think that this is going to be that problematic for them, as he has to be on this point, and they're going to grab the point, so it's going to be jumping around with that jump jetpack, ready for it. No, he wasn't. Literally, they are legitimately just trying to be... Oh my gosh, he has to just pop in. Oh, no. You knew immediately right there that was not going to happen, and I'm wondering if they're not going to consider a swap off for this. They probably will swap him off of that. Oh, they're going to... Oh my gosh, Portal sees him. And a little, not too little too late, as the flank does not come through. So Stout Vessel's at 60%, on his ult 34%, 36, 47, and 33, respectively. Hoping to use that charge shot, using the charge shot on the right there, the flank a little bit. Portal going for this. He will get hindered, and I think that's why they swapped to McCree. I know his name is Cassidy, but I have known him as McCree. So your Mom's Joes are actually going to get the Cassidy, Juggernaut Wolfball, Southwest Wolfball. So they are, so Marietta is down 1 of their supports. But your Mom's Joes are actually going to get the other support now. Kind of being a one-man army right now. They have to get on this robot. Unless that was a bit of perhaps a bit of memory fade. Or he just jumped too far for him. And Porterrunner is out. So he has to basically stay on this point as basically just solo. But no, not really solo. Having both of the sports, Stout Vessel will get one. And
Right, see that?
exactly,
No,
we'll get one.
They take bot.
Exactly, they do take the bots. They won't bring it back. No, they have to beat the 48.47 meters. And this is huge. This is huge. They stopped Arkansas State from getting forward spawn. So because they stopped him from getting forward spawn, they're going to see that. And they know that he is looking for it. He's looking for this Death Blossom. There are fewer
Forces formed here.
exactly. There are fewer things that are easier to spot than an easily telegraphed than a telegraphed Death Blossom. And now Primal Rage is out. Stout will use one.
Getting the Curie there. Forcing
Oh my gosh, Portal blocks it all!
Wow.
Oh, High Noon, but he cannot block the High Noon, unfortunately. There's Arthur Morgan right down there in the corner, and he's just going to juggle the Reaper, having to use his Wraith form. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to get that. 60 meters on this point. And Stout Vessel will be still with his ult. 3 ults on the table for Marietta right now. Yeah, that is not what you want to see. The call to reset here. So,
Are they going to be able to touch, or are they going to let...
I feel like that they're just going to let them take forward spawn here. Although, you know what? Right as I say that, I think Portal's like, nah, I want to do something. Oh, and he's probably taking that death just to reset here. Yeah, they do get the reset, so they will get the forward spawn. And they will start to push again. Forward spawn has been activated.
We do have 3 ults on.
Exactly. But they have the beat, so they are waiting for this blade to come out. I'm wondering if they're waiting on the blade to come out. Now, your Mama's Joe is absolutely getting jumped right now. Actually, absolutely jumped. And what is going on? Juggernaut will use the salt here. Honestly, a little bit of that, hunting them down. And that will be the beat is out of commission right now. Sent back to the spawn room. And it stalls. It stalls a little bit. Stalls perhaps a little bit too much. And they have to get that carried out. Oh no. Suffer as he has. And your Mama's Joe, he immediately knows if that happens, he got to get the heck out of there. And he's just getting ran down. Not much you can do there. And now Stout Vessel will fall. And Porter will fall.
I am healed.
Is this the end?
Don't jinx it.
And no, we will not.
We still. Everyone just swaps onto the Ram there, and we
Yes.
still have an ult online for Portal Runner.
The Portal. He sees the Curie. He's going to go for the Curie. Curie
Being able to
falls.
get it, that's nice. That's one support down.
There's one support down. The Suzu. Perhaps a little early, but same result always. They are the beat. They pull out the beat, and they are waiting for it. They are waiting for this High Noon, just backing up. Not gonna find anything. It's not gonna find anything. It's only gonna find Juggernaut though. It just finds one there. Now the Death Blossom is out, so the combat roll not gonna do much there. It's trying to wait on him. Ooh, jeez, OP. It's just
Left on the
literally one. The definition of he's one shot. I think, unfortunately, they are just gonna push him back into the spawn. And that's the breaking point. Stout Vessel swapping. I don't know why they did not just play Bastion to begin with here. But whether it's from differences of whatever happens, but holy cow. Kitsune rush there. Double Kitsunes. They have to stop this Reaper. They know that this Reaper is going to want this Death Blossom. They know they're going to stop him. So they're going to force the form and hopefully get something going. Portal having to just do everything he can. Juggernaut falls. Now again, as close as you can make it, and Portal will fall. And I think that is the unfortunate backbreaker here. You can see just holding that right click, and that will be the straw that breaks the can. Oh no. Portal Runner getting one. However, it's not over yet. The brawl still is going on.
Too soon! We pushed them back here!
Oh my gosh! Portal and Stout saying, hey viewers, you want some more? We'll give you some more. Holy cow, we're gonna take that all the way from 140 meters to the back. Okay, so this changes everything now. This literally changes everything. They will get, I think they will lose forward spawn here too. So with your Mama's Joe having Annihilation online, having this Annihilation online.
You're right past the Ram.
Yeah, they're just gonna use it. Trying to go for this Lucio. And now will not use this. The Juggernaut. Juggernaut using his Coalescence to keep him on point. Portal Runner the payload princess right now, so to speak. Trying to get this tank up. And they will hit him. A couple pot shots out.
Runner does have ult online.
Yeah, Pinese! Pinese solos the Cassidy. And now, Portal Runner using that. A chain of ults being used here. What are you going to do against that? You can't do anything. Portal Runner getting 1, 2. Hopefully going to clean house here. And he's going to get the OPDs. Will take revenge there. And now the Ramatra is just left to stew right now. It's just left to stew as Marietta pushes this point. They have to at least make something happen here. And they will with 53 meters. Forward spawn has been activated. They do get forward spawn here. So the only ones, so ults that are online right now are OPN's Kitsune Rush. And the Kitsune Rush will be used. And it's high noon. High noon. They have to get this cast out. And they will, and that will actually get nothing. But your mom is Joe will get something. Juggernaut will fall. But unfortunately, oh, the beat coming in at the last second. That is like literally, that's what you call a last second beat.
That was 3 ults.
Exactly. However, look at the ult economy now. 40% for Portal Runner, 33% for, 15% for Portal Runner, 33% for Stout, 78% for Your Mama's Joe, and 40% now for Juggernaut. So the ult economy is actually kind of favoring Marietta. The next closest ult to be activating is actually gonna be that Annihilation. And again, you see that 80%, but that's not really gonna mean much.
You know what, Your Mama's Joe, getting dangerously low here. We really cannot let anybody die. OPN is low as well, so they're not coming in to help them.
Exactly, gonna get one. Oh, he's gonna get that. Oh no.
Killed, and then everything will just fall apart.
Exactly, Your Mama's Joe, but hold on, hold the phone. Portal Runner saying, nah, you know what, bro? I got enough aura now. He's gonna get more aura from that. And again, he's gonna get the 4th. Again, what? Excuse me? Look at Esper. Look at Esper. He knows he just got away with murder. He knows it. And he knows we are watching him right now. He knows it. He can't keep getting away with this. But hey, I'm not complaining if it gets us wins, you know? Holy cow, this man is something special. Max Verstappen Max Verstappen of Overwatch. Back-to-back for best performances. So they have the high noon. They have, Arkansas State has the high noon and the Death Blossom. So they will be looking for that. However, Juggernaut has this, has the Coalescence. Coalescence will be used and it will be taken out. OPNs will jump the Cassidy there. That is huge. They're just pushing them back and they're just pushing this point as fast and as far as they possibly can. They are waiting for ults to come online and Portal now on his favorite flank route. You can get another one. Headshot on one, headshot on another. Calls headshots. The beat is ready to go. 97%. And Marietta has entered the groove. And they have to get this Death Blossom out. But they won't be able to. Won't be able to get this Death Blossom out. So overtime here. The blade gonna be used. Hindered, and it's not gonna matter.
As well.
Oh. That is Stout Vessel's ult being used. Take everything from the OPNs, using the Kitsune Rush. Misses his kunais at the last second, but he will get 1, he will get 2! He will get 2. However, they are gonna push, they have to push. He has to live! Your Mama's Joe getting 1! Your Mama's Joe getting another one! He's holding it and he has to use it, he's popping this ult. This is as last stand as you can get OPNs is gonna swap to this Lucio, but they're gonna actually fall!
We see 9.
No!
We see 9.
Oh, that's not what you want to see.
That was almost an amazing comeback from Marietta.
But
Play of the game.
I cannot be too upset about that. Because I actually thought we were going to go to map 5 there.
So did I.
Exactly, but I'm wondering if at the end there... Yeah, I'm wondering if at the end there I will probably have to look at that back, but it was probably right. Your call was probably right. It was probably C9, but they walked
It
up
was
the point.
it was C9. Unfortunately, our RAM was pushed back.
Oh no, the Lucio boop.
Yeah.
Unfortunate there. So that's gonna actually do it for us tonight. But holy moly, look at that! Look at that score. I don't think that score after the first 2 maps, the 1-0 and 0-1, they don't really do justice to it. Because, wow, that was a hard-fought loss.
Yeah.
Yikes. But tomorrow, I will be returning for the 12-hour at iRacing screen. So, good luck to iRacing tomorrow, and good luck to me so I don't fall asleep in the booth. I'm kidding, of course. More good luck to iRacing because they have to be consistent over those laps. But we will see you guys tomorrow. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials. And from The Gathering Place, my name is Magic Ninja 107. I am joined by tonight by co-caster Mackenzie. We bid you guys farewell and good night.